All right, Springville, welcome back. It is new books time. Let's start with a picture book. This book is called 10 Ways to Hear Snow. And it's a beautiful way to look at the same thing, different ways, like the sound that snow can make. And I'm highlighting this first because maybe if we talk about snow, it will actually start snowing. Then I have another picture book, but this one I have to just warn you about a little bit because it's sad. But sometimes life is sad. So sometimes it makes you feel better when you read something sad. It will help you maybe if you are sad at any point, soon. And this is called The Circles in the Sky, and it's a really lovely book about a fox who finds a dead bird, and he learns, the process and what is happening and how to deal with his own sadness as well. The Circles in the Sky. Then, I would say it's more of a chapter book with pictures, but it's gigantic. It's a book of mythology, stories from long ago, and it's called Norse Myths. And I would recommend this more for my 4th grade readers because it's pretty difficult to read, but it's worth it. And a lot of really interesting characters have come from these myths. Thor, Loki, they were all first in Norse myths. Gotta get that out of my mouth a little bit better. Norse myths. Next, we have a graphic novel that I just finished reading, and I read it with my daughter, and we both were cracking up. It's totally not serious. It's super ridiculous, and it's a lot of fun. It is called The First Cat in Space Ate Pizza. Yeah, pizza. Like possibly one of the greatest foods ever invented, The First Cat in Space. And the illustrations in this book are really awesome and really good, silly, ridiculous. And like I said, it is a graphic novel. So if you're a fan of books that just take you on wild adventures and journeys and you meet lots of interesting and strange characters, this might be a good book to pick up. Then I'm going to end with a series. Now, when I took over at this library and I looked around, I noticed you had a lot of really good books. I'm really happy about so many of the books that we found, but I noticed there was a certain book that was missing. A certain superhero. A certain superhero that's kind of ridiculous and silly and gross. But it's a superhero that kids love reading. And his name, of course, is Captain Underpants. So I'd like to say I have filled in that little gap that we had in the library. And we now have all of the Captain Underpants for you to take home and for you to read. And I would say Captain Underpants are kind of an interesting types of books because it has comics in it. It has, regular chapters, and it has pictures, but we're putting them in the fiction section with the chapter books. So when you're looking for them, you wouldn't find them by Dogman in the graphic novel section. You would go to the chapter book section, even though it's the same author, a different type of book. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you find a book that you're interested to take home and love and read.